Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're heading into the future of AI.
The future of AI.
Yeah, and things are getting seriously blurry between what's science fiction and what's reality.
Yeah,
All this amazing stuff comes courtesy of the Increase Your ZAKA newsletter.
absolutely.
And this is definitely a treasure trove of cutting-edge AI news.
Yeah.
So if you're ready for some serious aha moments, strap in, because this is pretty mind-bending.
Oh, this is mind-bending stuff. We're talking AI that can create like sound effects from scratch, transform photos into 3D worlds, and browsers that feel like they can just read your mind.
Right. So let's start off with Adobe's MultiFoley AI.
Okay.
This is a total game changer for video content.
Huge.
Like, imagine you're watching a silent film, right? You've got this masterpiece of visual storytelling, but there's no sound.
Right.
So there's no footsteps, no rustling of clothing, no creaking doors.
It's eerie.
Yeah, there's definitely something missing. And those sounds, those subtle details that bring the scene to life,
Yeah.
those are called Foley effects.
Foley effects.
So traditionally, Foley artists, these specialists, they would spend hours, tons of hours in studios using everyday objects to try to recreate those sounds.
Yeah.
And synchronize them perfectly
Yeah.
with what you're seeing.
Right. It's very specific.
Meticulous
The craft.
craft.
Yeah.
But now with MultiFoley AI, this whole process is going to get so much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine typing a prompt, like footsteps on gravel or sword unsheathing,
Right.
and the AI just generates the sound for you,
Perfectly.
perfectly synced to your video.
Wow.
It's amazing. It can even use reference audio or video sample.
Oh, wow.
And the Increase Your ZAKA newsletter, they were talking about this,
Yeah.
0.8 second sync accuracy
Wow.
and 48 kilohertz bandwidth.
So that's like high quality.
High quality.
That's going to blend in perfectly.
Perfectly with your visuals. And get this, Adobe is planning to open source the models and the...
Wow. That's amazing. So anybody can use it.
It's like sharing the recipe.
Yeah.
So anyone can jump in and experiment and just potentially make MultiFoley even better
Right. Yeah.
and faster. So it
Mhm.
can become totally commonplace in video editing software.
I was just thinking that it's like adding text or transitions. It'll just be there.
It'll just be right there. So whether you're a filmmaker or you're just starting out with your phone,
All right.
get ready to create videos with incredibly rich soundscapes,
Yeah.
all thanks to AI. So let's shift gears from audio to something even more visually stunning.
Okay, let's do it.
What if you could step inside a photograph
Oh, wow.
and explore it as a fully interactive 3D world?
That would be amazing.
That's what World Labs is creating with their AI.
Yeah.
They've developed a system that can transform any 2D image into a 3D environment, and you can move through it in your web browser.
No way.
And it's not just recreating what's visible in the photo. The AI goes beyond the frame, creating a whole world.
So it's
It's imagining what's outside the edges of the photo.
Yeah.
And it's led by Fei Li, who's a pioneer in AI research.
Oh, wow. So this is legit.
Oh, this is the real deal. And the best part, you don't need a VR headset.
Okay.
You just use your keyboard and mouse.
Oh, wow.
Like, imagine clicking and dragging, exploring a 3D scene of your favorite vacation photo
Oh, that'd be so cool.
or a virtual tour of a landmark. And it's not just about navigating the space.
Right.
You can adjust the depth of field. You can add a dolly zoom effect,
Really?
play with lighting, animation. It's incredible.
So you can kind of create like the mood and the atmosphere.
Yeah, you can create a whole mood.
That's incredible.
So many potential applications, from gaming and film to virtual tourism and education.
Yeah.
Imagine history lessons where you're walking through ancient Rome.
Oh, wow.
Biology classes where you can explore a cell.
That's crazy.
Limitless possibilities.
Yeah.
And now for something that feels straight out of science fiction.
Okay.
A web browser that can anticipate your needs.
Anticipate your needs.
Almost like it can read your mind. Now it's not actually mind reading.
Right.
But this new browser is designed to be so intuitive and responsive that it feels like it understands your intentions.
Wow.
The browser company is calling it DIA.
DIA.
DIA. And it's set to launch in 2025.
Okay.
And this isn't just another browser with some AI bells and whistles added on. This is built from the ground up around AI assistance. So it's a whole new way of interacting with the web.
It's like rethinking the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
starting from scratch.
Starting from scratch, it's like the difference between adding a turbocharged engine to a horse-drawn carriage versus designing a spaceship.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
So current AI-powered browsers,
Yeah.
they're great, but DIA is on another level.
Next level.
Next level.
Yeah.
So what can this spaceship browser actually do?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Will increase your ZAKA.
Uh,
Highlighted some seriously impressive features. Imagine searching for a document not by keywords,
right.
but by just describing what it's about. DIA will sift through your files and find it. Or you're writing an email and you need to include facts you found online. DIA can pull that information directly from the web and even complete your sentences for you. It's like having a super efficient research assistant built into your browser.
That's incredible.
And hold on, it gets even crazier. Say you're browsing Amazon and see some gadgets you like. Instead of copying and pasting links and descriptions, DIA can recognize those items, add them to an email for you, and even summarize each product. It's like it knows what you're thinking before you even type it.
Wow. And that's just the start.
Yeah.
DIA even has this natural language command bar.
Oh, yeah.
So you can talk to your browser. Want to schedule a meeting? Just type, schedule a meeting with so-and-so tomorrow at whatever time, and DIA just handles it.
Amazing.
It's like having a conversation with your browser.
And it understands you.
Yeah.
Increase yours. Even included a link to learn more about DIA.
Nice.
I'm checking that out later for sure.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears now. Talk about some other AI developments in the bite-sized news section of the newsletter.
Okay.
This one really caught my eye. OpenAI, the ChatGPT people.
Right.
They're thinking about adding ads to their AI products.
Yeah. It makes sense from a business perspective, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're spending a fortune keeping these AI systems running.
Yeah, I read like $5 billion a year or something.
It's crazy.
Yeah, even with subscriptions and APIs, costs are piling up.
Yeah, ads could be a way to bridge that gap, right? Make sure
Yeah.
they can keep innovating.
I get that.
Yeah.
But part of what makes ChatGPT so cool is that it's ad-free.
Right.
Right.
Like, who wants their conversation interrupted by ads?
Yeah. Could totally disrupt the flow.
Yeah.
Make the whole thing feel less personal.
Yeah, it's a tough balance
Yeah.
between keeping the lights on and making sure people actually enjoy using it.
Exactly.
Yeah, OpenAI will need to be careful if they decide to go that route.
For sure. No one wants to feel bombarded with ads
Right.
when they're trying to talk to an AI.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of pushing boundaries, the newsletter mentioned Tesla's Optimus robot.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it's got a major upgrade with these new hands,
Oh, wow.
and they could potentially work with Neuralink's N1 brain-computer implant.
Wow. That's a combo that really gets the imagination going.
Right.
We've all seen the sci-fi movies, right? People controlling robots with their minds. Looks like that future might be closer than we thought.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's not just about cool gadgets. The potential in healthcare and accessibility is huge.
Oh, for sure.
Imagine someone with limited mobility controlling a robotic arm with their thoughts. You give them so much more independence.
It would be life-changing.
Yeah. The newsletter said Tesla just got approval for a feasibility trial
Oh, wow.
to test the N1 implant with assistive robotic arms.
That's huge.
It's early days, but the possibilities are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
And while we're on cutting-edge tech, we can't forget Amazon's new AI supercomputer.
Oh, yeah, that thing's a beast, right?
Yeah, this thing is giving NVIDIA a run for its money,
Yeah,
big time.
definitely.
I read that Amazon's Ultra Cluster is powered by 100,000 of their own Trainium 2 chips.
Wow, that's a lot of chips.
It is. It's a bold move, especially since NVIDIA has dominated AI training for so long.
Yeah, it's like David and Goliath.
Right.
And it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
It will.
The Ultra Cluster is supposed to be 5 times more powerful than existing systems.
Wow.
And it could cut costs by 40%.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
Especially for large-scale AI projects.
Yeah.
Competition's always a good thing.
Oh, for sure. It pushes everybody to innovate.
Right. And come up with better solutions.
Exactly. It's like a tech arms race.
Yeah.
But in a good way. It
Yeah.
benefits everyone.
It does. And it's not just about power and efficiency.
Right.
The newsletter pointed out that even though Amazon is challenging NVIDIA,
Yeah.
they're still collaborating on some projects.
Yeah. It shows that even with competition, there's room for cooperation.
Exactly. It's not always about winning.
Right.
It's about advancing the field
Yeah.
and making these incredible technologies accessible.
Exactly.
Speaking of accessibility, the newsletter highlighted 5 AI tools transforming healthcare.
Oh, wow. That's where AI can make a real difference.
Yeah.
Improving diagnoses, new treatments,
Yeah.
making healthcare more affordable.
Yeah. The newsletter mentioned ADOC, BioXcel Therapeutics, Path AI, V's.ai, and Zebra Medical Vision.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is.
They're doing some cool stuff.
Yeah. using AI to analyze medical images,
Yeah.
discover drugs, personalize treatments.
Amazing.
ADOC uses AI to analyze CT scans, X-rays,
Right.
helps radiologists spot tumors, fractures, stuff like that.
It's like having another set of eyes
Yeah,
to make sure nothing's missed.
exactly. And BioXcel Therapeutics is using AI to repurpose existing drugs.
Oh, interesting.
So finding new uses for medications we already know are safe,
Right.
this could really speed up new treatments for all sorts of diseases.
Oh, that's amazing.
Cancer, Alzheimer's.
It's incredible what AI can do.
It is. It's solving real-world problems,
Yeah.
improving people's lives.
Yeah, and not just in healthcare.
Right.
The newsletter also mentioned this tool called Paulo AI.
Yeah.
It can create high-def videos from text prompts, images, other videos.
Wow.
Imagine what that means for content creators.
Yeah. Educators,
You
businesses,
could just type in a script and boom, you've got a video.
complete with music, special effects.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it really blurs the lines
Yeah.
between human-made and AI-generated.
And like we've been seeing in this whole deep dive, the pace of innovation is just speeding up.
Yeah, it's an exciting, sometimes overwhelming time.
Yeah, for
She
sure.
feels like we're on the edge of a revolution where the impossible is becoming possible. It's really mind-blowing to think about everything we've talked about today.
I know, right?
AI that makes realistic sound effects, 3D worlds from a single image.
And browsers that feel like they can read your mind.
Yeah. The world of AI is changing so fast.
It is. It really is.
As we wrap up this deep dive into the future of AI,
Yeah,
I think it's important to step back
right.
and ask ourselves, what does all this mean?
Exactly.
We've explored some crazy concepts.
Yeah, we have.
But what does it mean for us? You know, the everyday people using this tech.
Right. Yeah, that's the good question.
If we look at those three big innovations we talked about,
Okay.
MultiFoley AI, the 2D to 3D world thing, and that DIA browser,
Yeah.
there's a common thread there.
What's that?
They all point to a future where technology is just more seamless and intuitive
Oh, for sure.
and more personal.
Like it's becoming less about clunky interfaces and more about understanding us.
Yeah, like it's anticipating our needs.
Exactly. And, Increase Your ZAKA highlighted all the cool possibilities.
Right.
But it also mentions some important things to consider,
Oh, yeah.
like privacy. AI is gathering more and more data about us.
Right.
And what about the ethics of all this AI-generated content? We need to be careful about how we develop and use this technology.
Absolutely. It's a tough balance.
Yeah.
Embracing the potential while being mindful of the risks.
Right. It's not about being afraid of the future.
Yeah.
It's about shaping it.
Shaping it. And that's where you come in, listener.
Exactly.
AI is becoming a bigger part of our lives.
Yeah. So we need to stay informed,
Ask questions
to have those discussions.
about how we want to navigate all this change.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we leave you to think about the future of AI, we want to leave you with this.
Okay.
Imagine a world where technology just fades into the background.
Wow.
An extension of our thoughts.
Seamless.
Creation and innovation are accessible to everyone.
That's a great vision.
What role do you want to play in shaping that future?
It's up to all of us.
Keep exploring, keep questioning, keep imagining the possibilities.
Yeah, the future of AI is in our hands.
Thanks for joining us on this journey into the future of AI.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Until next time, stay curious.